Hello, I'm back again. I just wanted to do a quick little how to on music channeling. And I've been channeling through music unknowingly since I was a little kid. It started when, you would listen to the radio. I'm definitely aging myself here. In the 80s, you listen to the radio and say, okay, well, the next song is going to give me the answer to whatever question I have. And then the next song, you look at it, look at the lyrics or the meanings, and take from it basically the answer to whatever question you had. Well, now that we have this technology, there's another way to do it using Pandora or using Spotify. And what I do is, and as you can see, I've got a lot of stations checked off here. I think I have about 50 stations. I'm not sure exactly how many Pandora lets you have, but I mean, and it's everything, all kinds of different music. 80s, I've got classic rock, I've got 50s and 60s, and all kinds of different songs. Now, what I do is whenever I feel spirit present to give me answers about a certain situation, I turn on Pandora and I put it on shuffle, which you can do that. You can shuffle all, and it'll shuffle all the stations that you have checked off. And I use that, and I usually do about 5 songs. Sometimes I'll have a question, sometimes I won't. I'll just listen to the 5 songs and kind of get my message from there. But today I wanted songs to coincide with the reading I just did, the tarot reading I just did. So anything that spirit wants to tell me about twin flames and what we've been dealing with right now with this energy. And amazingly, the very first song to come up was Your Song by Elton John. And I can't play the music because copyrights, YouTube will mute the video and you guys won't be able to hear me. But if you look at, you can listen to it, Elton John, Your Song, or you can look at the lyrics. The one line that stuck out for me is when he says, I don't have much money, but if I did, I'd buy you a big house where we both could live. This is absolutely talking about the masculine, about his feeling of lack. That Five of Pentacles that I had pulled before. He's definitely wanting to get the message out there, and, saying this is your song. And it might be simple, like he's saying, well, it's almost like he's saying, please accept this, like, I hope you don't mind that I put down the words. And it comes from a very humble place, I believe, a very, like, like, do I deserve this? Or I feel like I don't deserve this, but I want to tell you I love you type thing. And it's a very appropriate song for this time. And the next one that came up was Separate Ways from Journey. And this is definitely the feminine. And this is definitely her, you know, talking about her little separation, her little isolation from things. But it's also saying, look, we're going to go our separate ways, but I'm always going to love you, or I'm always going to think of you. You're always going to be on my mind. And a lot of times, too, Pandora will have the lyrics. See if I can. My computer is a little bit slow tonight. I'm running off my hotspot, but they usually have the lyrics underneath the songs. But it's still a positive song. It's not a breakup song. It's kind of like, we're going to take a little bit of a break for now, but no matter what happens, I will always be here and I'll always love you. And I did a third song kind of as an outcome type song, and it was Homeward Bound by Simon and Garfunkel, which right there was like, wow. And it was, I wish I was homeward bound, and home, as you know, is with our twin. And it's kind of in a place where we're both feeling a little lonely, and you're both feeling like, I really want that other person, but I understand I've got other things that I'm doing. Like, I think it's a song about, they were talking in the song about touring and being away from the person that they love. But there is one line in it that says, on a tour of one night stands, my suitcase and guitar in hand. it's that reverts back to the masculine and all his whoring around and his one night stands and everything else. And it's kind of him saying, you know what, I'm on a journey, I'm leaving all that. And that relates to that 8 of Cups again, is that he's kind of going away from all that, leaving all that behind. And of course, it says, I wish I was homeward bound where my love lies waiting silently for me. And that's what we're doing, we're waiting for them. I will do a quick skip here. I'll see if I can get another song here for you guys, maybe an extra little outcome song if my computer will cooperate. It might take a minute, but there's several different ways to channel their music. Some people choose what they call an indicator song, which is, they'll choose a song and communicate to spirit. Okay, when I hear this song or when I hear this artist, then I'll know that you're here. But with me, I can feel spirit, and it usually is spirit that leads me to turn on Pandora and put it on shuffle and, listen to the messages that they have for me. And I think Mercury retrograde's kicking in early because I'm not getting anywhere with this. So we'll see what happens. Okay, well, it finally decided to start behaving itself. So the next song that came up was Just Once by Quincy Jones. And of course, the first lyrics are, I thought I did my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough. Again, it's that masculine and, that self-esteem speaking here. And this one definitely has lyrics on it, but I don't want to show too much. I don't know about the copywriting and stuff like that, but this is what I did personally to coincide with this reading. You can music channel for any situation, for work, for love, for friendships, career, life purpose. It works in so many different ways. And a couple of good sites to go to is songmeanings.net, songfacts.com. Those are good sites to go to. Also, if you're stumped on what Spirit's trying to tell you about that certain song, you can look at it. It could be the title, it could be the artist, it could be a fact about the artist. Spirit will, they'll give you a ton of little clues. So I want to end that here. If anyone has any questions, feel free to comment. And I'll do my best to answer any questions you have. And I wanted to say thank you very much for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting. I appreciate every single one of you, and I love every single one of you. And I'm here if anyone has any questions or anything like that. I'm here. Just drop me a line, leave a message, and I hope you have a beautiful evening, and I will be back soon. Have a good one.